Well, hello again, everyone. It's nice to see you all once more. Today, we're going on an adventure. We're going to another new land. One that you might be familiar with, but this particular part, maybe not so much. We're going to meet some new friends and try to bring them on as part of our team at Rhodes Island. Now, where's our friend Johnny G, you ask? Well, he's off doing some business, and he gave me, your crazy doctor friend, permission to take over for this event. Not just the headhunting this time, but Doctor is here for the entire event. We're going to be doing your headhunting. We're going to be doing your story narration, and we are also going to be your tactician, your battle strategist. I will be commanding and leading our battles throughout this entire event. Now, where are we going? Well, my friends, we're going to the beautiful land of Sargon. And as I said, you may be familiar with Sargon itself. But going to a new region that is full of mystery, treasure, banditry. We are going to see so many new things and so many beautiful items and artifacts and history that we've never seen before. And we're also going to meet a few new friends such as Papyrus, Sand Reckoner, the ever-beautiful Narantuya, and the highly touted Pepe, who is friends with my dear Bono Amia. Now, will we be able to bring these friends of ours to the team? Well, that yet remains to be seen, but we're certainly going to try. We're going to try and add these resources to Rhodes Island. Our friends need to join us. Amia wants to see her dear friend Pepe again, so we've got to bring her on board. So, my friends, I hope you will join me on this journey together. And I hope you'll follow along and enjoy as we tackle this together. Now, I have secured some resources that I have stolen from Calcit's office and from our friend Johnny G's wallet. And we are going to take these resources and we are going to get as many operators as we can. We are going to recruit them all, headhunt them all, bring them all to Rhodes Island. Whether they like it or not, they will be joining our team. But who does Doctor want? Now that is the question. Now, Doctor would very much like me some Narantuya. But he would also like Pepe. I mean, she's really, really adorable. She's cute. And she's friends with Amia. Come on. I have to take care of my Bono. But I digress. We've secured the stolen funds. We'll be able to take care of our headhunting. We will be able to take care of this event. And we'll see where the story takes us. For now, let's go ahead and journey to Sargon. And let's see if we can get our friends to join Rhodes Island, first and foremost. And then we'll jump into the event. Let's get started! So first up, let's get through our news here. Of course, we've got new furniture and new characters and everything, but we've got to claim our goodness in the mail. Ooh! Well, hello, my Bono friend Savage.
The moment I got the message from you and Amia, I rushed right over to see what I could do.
Alright. So we got some free Arundum, and we have a 5-star recruitment certificate. Ooh. And then, of course, look at this, a free 10 pull. Sign-in events. Always love sign-in events, but this, oh, Doctor likes a good gamble. So, What should we pick? What should we pick? I'm feeling this one and this one. Confirm. We got 400. Okay. All right. Well, Doctor didn't win this time, but we'll win big next time. Let's go headhunt right away. One free roll. I think I will.
Hi.
Spot!
From
I
Operation
don't want you, Spot. Go away,
My
Spot.
job is
All right. We want either Pepe or Narantuya. Who can we get? We have lots of pools. We can do this. Come home, Pepe. Come home, Narantuya. Doctor needs new waifus. Oh, we got a 5-star. We got a 5-star. Okay, this could be Sand Reckoner. There's catapult.
A6 catapult reporting.
Catapult, my friend. We already have you. You're already recruited. We don't need to bring you in again. Let's see.
I would like to thank
Sand Reckoner, welcome!
for facilitating this partnership. But contrary to what you said, I am no longer the gemstone trading overseer of the City of Radiance. All I have now is the code name of the merchants.
Okay.
Sand
Well,
Reckoner.
here's the thing. I'm not going to judge you whether you're a gemstone trading overseer or whatever you want to call it. You're part of Rhodes Island now. Welcome to the family. Let's go ahead and skip through because, I mean, look at this. We've got all these already. We know who all these people are. We're good with that. So now it's time to start digging into our funds. No. Jessica, all of you, Jay, Frostleaf, what are you people doing? We know who you are. We don't need to recruit you anymore. We need to headhunt the new friends. More 5s. More 5s. There's one more 5. Let's skip. It is Luna Cub. We already have Luna Cub. We know who Luna Cub is. Let's go ahead and continue. Can we pull? More 5. Another 5. And that 5. Why, Melanite? Why? I don't want you. I want you. I want you. Let's try again. More 5s. Who? This time another Sand Reckoner and a Black Knight. Alright. So we're getting a little bit of waifu time here, but that's okay. Here's a 6. Here's a 6. One of our new friends, please. One of our new friends. Looks like spot number 7.
I'm Melanta.
Oh, thank you, Melanta. I'm glad we know you. Sand Reckoner, thank you. We've already talked to you. We've already had a conversation.
Skip,
please.
I am no longer the gemstone trading overseer of the City of
Onward.
Radiance.
Thank you.
Captain of Reserve
Orchid! Hey, you know what? Remember not long ago I did ask you to make me a new outfit and you still haven't done it. Matoi Maru? Okay. Gray.
My name is Gray. I'm
Hey,
kind
Gray,
of an
on
electrician.
that note, I need a light bulb changed in my room. Could you do that for me, please?
taking me on.
Also, the lights above my office, like above my desk in my
I'm
office.
Lava.
Yeah, I need those taken
Here
care
to
of.
join you simply because
Lava.
I'm bored and want something to do.
Lava.
But I heard my
Attitude,
sworn.
simmer down. Remember what we talked about.
Thanks a lot for the free ride.
Narantuya!
If I, Narantuya,
hi,
Kakudan,
Mommy.
were to die in my Kagan quest, what
Hello?
a loss it would be for Sargon.
Hello? Hi?
You have never heard of me.
Oh, no, I've heard of you.
Doesn't matter.
Trust me.
One day, everyone will know who I
Well,
am.
you know what? Doesn't matter if everyone knows who you are. What matters is that I know who you are, and I would like to take you out to dinner or something like that. Please, Mommy. I mean, yeah. We're just gonna go with that. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. So we got her. We got her. All right. Oh, we still have some pulls. Okay. All right. Okay. More Sand Reckoner. Oh, 2 more Sand Reckoners back to back. That's okay, buddy. We're gonna max out your potential, but all I care about is that I got her there. Yeah. Oh, another 6. Oh, please be Pepe. Please be Pepe. Please. Another.
Reporting in!
Myrtle!
You must be the doctor.
Myrtle
Call me
needs head
Myrtle.
pats.
Myrtle of Durin.
We need to give her some nice
Durin
head
said I
pats.
could get a job here, so
Okay.
what have you...
Okay. Okay.
I'm scavenger.
Scavenger?
Leave the dirty work to me.
You also need head
Just
tats,
pay
but
me
I'm
like my other employers.
still gonna give you some cheese. He needs some cheese too.
I'm scavenger.
Another
Leave the dirty work to me.
scavenger. I said cheese.
Just
See,
pay
she
me
came
like
back.
my
She
other
wants that
employers.
cheese. She likes her cheese.
Hi.
Just between you and
I'm
me,
Cruz.
she likes
I might
special
be inexperienced,
Terran
but I'll
cheese.
do the best I can.
Whatever that means. But, you know. Okay.
Thanks a lot for the free ride.
You came to me again!
Narantuya Kapudan were
My
to die
dear.
on my Kagan quest. What a loss it would be to Sargon.
Oh, we're definitely going on a date.
You
Okay. To Narantuya. Still no Pepe. That's okay. That's okay. We'll make this work. We'll make this work. We'll continue making some pulls. Pepe, you must come home. Ami, I would like to see you. Don't you play these games with me, please. Hey, you're not even... No. We're not going there, Santala. No. Okay, then. Well, let's see. First and foremost. Okay. That's good. We have more. Let's go ahead and use this. And there's that. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Do we have more? Is there enough? Nope, that is not enough. I am very, very close to getting this. Let's see. Okay. Doctor has made this a little more worth his while since we still don't have a Pepe. And yeah, I snagged some more funds from Calcit's office. So we're going to continue to make a few more pulls here. Let's go ahead and continue. Just pretend you didn't hear me say that. Here's another, and that's another 5. Who we get? We get more Sand Reckoner. Oh, that poor soul. And 10 more. Come on. Oh, here's another 6. Please be Pepe. Please be Pepe. Please be Pepe. 5th one in.
Nice to meet you, Doctor.
Perfumer.
I'm Lena, the perfumer. Interesting now, right?
Hey, guess what?
Have you heard the word before?
I've heard that the bird is the word. However, I could use a new cologne. Think you could hook me up with a specific scent? Something that will go well on my date with Narantuya? Please? Please and thank you. Ooh.
Pleased to meet you.
Harmony!
And
Go
my
away,
pen
you
name's
spy!
Harmony.
Go away!
Here's a dossier on Victoria
Go
for Rhodes Island's
away!
perusal.
No!
As a gesture of
No!
goodwill.
Out! Go away! No!
Good day.
Moose! Hi!
Please call me Moose. And please don't stare at my hand so much.
What about your hand? I mean, wait, what?
I am Ansel, a medical
Hi,
intern.
Ansel!
I'll be assisting with
Ansel, I
surgery
need you on
and
standby
internal medicine,
because just in case I get hurt.
Pleasure to finally make your acquaintance.
Excuse you.
Doctor of Rhodes Island.
Excuse you!
I've been eager to meet you ever since Carlin
Who
began his
invited you?
relationship with your company. You may call me
Genosis.
Moses.
Your name is not spelled P-E-P-E. Pepe. Nobody wants you! Go away! Unfair! Nobody stands in between me and my waifus. Now Doctor is getting a slight bit of anger. Let's back out here for one moment. We have more resources. We shall continue. We've gotten so many Sand Reckoners. He wants to come home with me, but he is still not Pepe. Please, Pepe. Why do you abandon me? And you again? No! Santala, go away. Alright. So, let's check our operators. We've got the beautiful Narantuya. We don't want you. Hello, Black Knight. Let's go ahead and upgrade you. Savage. Luna Cup. Melanite. Harmony. Santala. Sand Reckoner. Wow. You will be max potential. And your additional tokens will go to good use. Let's go ahead and turn those in. Token exchange. 78. Wonderful. Okay. Let's make our last few pulls for the night.
Codename Erin.
Erin?
Officially joining today.
Erin?
It seems.
Wait a second. Are you changing how your name is pronounced?
I'm Vanilla.
Hi,
Training
Vanilla.
operator from Blacksteel.
You're always a sweetheart to me. I could never be mad at you for popping up regardless.
I'm Scavenger. Leave the dirty
Scavenger,
work
you're
to
back
me.
for the cheese.
Just pay me like
I
my
didn't
other
tell them your
employers.
secret about the Terran cheese, but you know, I mean, what?
Hajimemashite.
Beanstalk! How's P-Cake doing? Give her a treat for me. P-Cake's so adorable.
My name is Plume.
Plume?
Formerly of the Pontifica Cohors Lateran.
Plume, can I have a feather?
And your...
I would very much like a feather.
I'm Vanilla.
Vanilla,
Training
hi
operator from
again.
Blacksteel.
You're still not Pepe, though. I have nothing left. Oh, no. Well, I think that is it for now. We've at least gotten Narantuya. So, that's our pulls for now. But we will get daily free pulls, and we'll continue to pull. But we will also continue to dig through our resources if possible. And if I can find a little bit more in Calcit's office, you know we will use it towards getting something good. And we will definitely find our Pepe soon. But for now, let's get ready and jump right into the event, shall we? All right, so here we go. Hello, Pepe. Too bad you weren't part of my team already. And Narantuya. Still gemstone of some sort. Oh, wee! Fall into the pit. And look at all those books, and the gemstone goes bye-bye! You better go get it. Ooh. Eee. And swoop. Hello. Ooh. Nice weapon. And they're on the attack. Oh. Yum. I paid our big hammer. Hammer goes smash. Smash, 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 smash. That word's a little familiar. Like I've done something with that before. Anyways. Ooh. Boom. Goes the dynamite. And me too. Smash! And there goes the gemstone. Whee! Oh. Please don't catch things on fire in the land ship. Outside is okay. He got smacked. Adventure that cannot wait for the sun. Inudi Harakorakat. Interesting. So, here we are in the event. We are... Well... Let's see. Here is our guidebook. How shall we explore this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get Papyrus on board once we clear the 5th stage. 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we have 9 total stages to the main story. We definitely will have to get those complete. But first, let's start with our story, shall we? Let's begin with our story and enter the city of Menat Ha'Mait. City of Radiance. Here we go. Let's have Doctor try his hand at some narration here. Mommy, I used to love when I read her stories when she was little. Head pats for the bunno. Raise that lamp a little higher. You need the light on every detail of the exhibits. Yes, Curator Hanum Effendi. Put the statue of a songstress with the sculptures from the old calendar age of shadows. Completely wrong era. Take it out and move it to Hall 2. I'm on it, Curator Hanum Effendi. I hope I pronounced these names correctly, but I haven't spent a lot of time in this region, so I may get these wrong, and, well, you guys can correct old Doctor in the comments, please. Anyways, here is that instrument restored with tech from the old calendar age of chance. Why don't I see it? Not here. Not here either. Guests from afar, ripples in the lotus pond follow thee here. Neath the tree's shade, sup sweet dates and fresh beer. Let us toast now to a midsummer and cheers. Oh! I have no idea how to say that. Medjetiqueti? Hanum Effendi, your singing rivals even the most elegant of foul beasts. I can't tear myself away. Ah, the notes of your lute flow like purest water, like the calmest, sweetest brook. Medjetiqueti. Okay. But of course, I have worked tirelessly for months to produce the perfect rendition of this ancient ballad. Words sweet as honey, fingers idle as a slumberfoot. No wonder I couldn't find you. You do know that restored lute is going on display tomorrow, right, Titi? Do allow the welcoming committee to borrow it for today, Anat. We have an honored guest coming, and the museum must receive her well. It's a special exhibit for the Flood Festival, Titi. Our top priority is ensuring there are no errors in any of the sections. Our visitors can be very fussy about the details. You've been here long enough. You should know that better than I. Let's not get mad now, Curator Hanum Effendi. This is your first major exhibit since taking up your post, so I understand that you're a little anxious about it. But trust me, Anat, you need to calm down. No matter what you're putting on display, someone is going to nitpick it. This is Menat Ha'Mait. Every family's got some treasure stashed away somewhere. It's no surprise they'd turn their noses up at your exhibits. I'm going to check over the new displays for tomorrow. Don't worry, I won't disturb your date with that esteemed gentleman. It's an object I'm studying, not my date. You look at it ever so lovingly, though. Strange. Has no one picked her up yet since we've been talking? My, the local garb here is pretty nice. I might have to get my hands on some of that. Anyways, I'm guessing that girl over there is learning how the irrigation channels work. Gonna write a thesis on the history of it. Or maybe she's an epigraphist, and she's just cleaning the sludge off the stale in the river. What's the difference? They're just different types of history, nerd. Blame it on the city's long history. Every historian in Sargon gets obsessed with this place. Yeah, look at this ancient riverway we've got here. 4 centuries old, broad and wide, and our buildings? A youthful 2 centuries, yet tall and impressive. You want to talk about rich historical tradition? Well, here you have it. Can any of them beat the Flood Festival, though? We've been celebrating it for over 1,000 years. Oh, when it floods, I'm going to offer up some white oasis flowers to the river god. May his breath be forever filled with their fragrant aroma. What offering have you prepared, friend? Cup and plate of pure gold, along with a jar of wine in accordance with my family traditions. The wine was sealed by my grandfather when my father was born, an excellent vintage. May he enjoy its taste and share in the festival spirit with us. May we meet him wandering the realm and earn his blessing. O immortal Menat Ha'Mait, may he forever grace this city. Woohoo! There's Pepe. Did you find it yet, Hanem Effendi? Please give me a sec, kiddo. I think I felt it just now. But you've been standing in the river for half an hour already. You keep saying you almost got it. Shh, I'm trying to concentrate here. Uh-oh, she's looking for something. I like the music. Seriously, where has our little Shahzada run off to now? I've got people at every gate waiting, but none of them have seen her. I put so much thought into welcoming you. How could I let you just slip into the city like this? Masa al-Khair, Mejitiketi, Hanem Effendi. Wherever are you going in such a hurry? Ah, Bekti, Hanem Effendi, it's you. I'm meeting an old friend of mine. Here, some oranges I just plucked from my garden. They ripen just before the festival. I'm sure everyone will love them. Take a few for your friend. She's not a fan of favors, but I thank you in her stead. Salam. Ma'as-salam. People here are so friendly. Let me have a think about where she'd go. Where'd she like to run off back when we were in school? Oh, hello, miss. I'm really sorry, Hanem. I didn't see you there. Forgive me for knocking your oranges on the ground. I'm fine. How about you? Are you alright? Thank you for your kindness, Hanem. Oh no. What's with the frown all of a sudden? Are you hurt? A shadow flitted across your forehead just now. An ill omen. I fear you will meet with some misfortune soon. If you are willing to part with 5 dinars, I can ward it off for you. Sorry, but I've got an appointment. Gotta go now. Bye! Wait, 2 dinars? Just 2 dinars then. This isn't a trick. You really are about to run into some bad luck. She's pretty, whoever that lady is. You wouldn't trick me, would you? Of course not. I always keep my word. Really? But... oh, don't cry. It slipped away again. Oh, no, don't cry. I was just teasing you. I got it, see? It's right here in my hand. You're a meanie. I'm too used to teasing my little brother back home. I feel sorry for your poor little brother. Save your pity. That kid gives me endless headaches. All right, pass me the jar. I'll put the fin in it for you. I thought I'd never see my gold fin again. Thanks, Hanem Effendi. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I worked my butt off helping you get your finny friend back. Put a little more pep into that, thanks. Thank you so much. You're the best. Now, that's more like it. All right, you'd best hurry home already. No more fancy ideas about trying to take your pet for a walk. See you, Hanem Effendi. Taking a pet fin for a walk in the river reminds me of the crazy ideas I had when I was a kid. Well then, seems our audience has finally had enough of me groping around in the water for fin beasts. Glad you still know me so well, Pepe. I really don't want to head to the museum so soon. When Anat's in question-asking mode, I won't even get a moment's rest. Where is she anyway? She didn't come with you? She's acting curator now. Got a lot of things to do with the upcoming super important exhibition. She's been busier than ever. Nice. Never thought she'd get promoted right after she arrived. I remember back in school, nobody thought she'd go far with that meek personality. But I knew she was a hard worker. She'll go far. She's always been one tough reed. She never yields. Sure you aren't talking about yourself? You've been in this city for a while. No big changes? Me, I'm not too busy, but I'm also not too free. I was just barely able to secure the title of vice curator. Weren't you in charge of stuff at that Colombian museum? I was in charge of their business operations. Things are different here, you know. The Menat Ha'Mait Museum doesn't need to profit. Annual support from the Lords Emir and the Padishahs is enough. No use for me. Which is great. I get to take it easy. But you always kept yourself busy back in the day. How about you? You must have gotten a lot of good stuff out of your travels. More than you can imagine. Sounds like your report's going to be a lot longer than you can imagine as well. Oh no, it's so hot here. Feel like I've got sunstroke. I'm gonna stay here and cool down in the breeze. Save it. Do you know how many times I used that excuse to help you ditch class? Old friends. You've been sitting here quite a while, Hanim, and the sun is rather fierce. Would you like something to drink? We have our specialty licorice juice, freshly made, only 5 dinars. Or how about an apple and Brazil tea, 2 dinars a cup? No. Perhaps a glass of apricot juice then, only 1 dinar. I said no. Very well then. Hold on, waiter. Not so fast. A pot of your best coffee, if you will, and add some local cardamom and cloves. And a glass of licorice juice for the lady. Right away. Coming to Menat Ha'Mait for the Flood Festival. Anyone should have filled their wallet. You won't get much out of your trip like this. No offense, but I have always been of the belief that man should live within his means. If your funds are insufficient, there are plenty more other places to enjoy a holiday. I've heard that Ocelis and Bolivar is rather pleasant, cheap with beautiful scenery, suitable for those of more frugal means. You speak wisdom. A truly educated man you must be. You flatter me. And yourself, broadening your horizons on the road. On the road? I suppose so. I seek my own road to follow. Well, you can follow that road right to Docky here, please. You can follow it right to him, and we'll take care of you, my dear Narantuya. Your coffee, Effendi. Here, please. Your licorice juice, honey. Drinks it up in a single gulp. I thank you for your hospitality. Waiter, could you tell me of some particularly fun activities during your flood festival? By the look. Forgive me, Effendi. I am simply amazed that the Hanim was so hesitant to part with her money for a drink, yet gave me a sizable tip. It appears my fellow traveler was of small means but great pride. No matter, I shall find some amusements by myself. The bill, please, waiter. 15 dinars in total, Effendi. Effendi? Where's my coin purse gone? She stole his wallet! Ha ha! I adore the lady just as well as I steal from Calcid all the time. I mean... Ignore that I said that. Anyways, may the river wash away these gilded scraps of metal. May those who need them find them as its waters rise. Enough time wasted. I nearly lost sight of my target. I've heard the City of Radiance is adorned in jewels, and that countless brave souls have sought out its treasures without success. And so I walked the long road and arrived here, only to find miser after miser, bickering over a few gold coins. A dark cloud floats by, blocking the glaring rays of the sun. The red-maned woman pours coins out of her purse, tossing them into the river with an even hand. The ripples tear apart the sun's reflection. Then she disappears into the crowd, whistling. Ah, the Grand Bazaar's apricot juice still hits the spot. Tastes pretty much the same as it did back when we were in school. This is where I thought you'd be. But it took me some long, fruitless searching to remember that we would only ever come here, the three of us. When you were alone, you would always go to the river. I loved strolling along the river by myself. Didn't think you'd run all over the place to find me. You were an honored guest, Pepe. We're friends. You don't need to be so particular about all this. You didn't organize some toe-curlingly cringy performance to welcome me back, did you? That would be the proper rites and ceremonies. Save it. I can hear the cogs in your brain grinding away as you cook up your evil machinations. So what big discovery got you coming back here? A jewel. A jewel? Sapphire bracelets, necklaces, and earrings. Make a set of your choosing, only 2,000 dinars a set. If you like it, then buy it. No haggling, no bargaining. Only 2,000 dinars, and they're yours. Dear customers, we are now offering a lovely selection of hand-selected emerald rings. Enjoy a discount if you buy an entire box. Guaranteed quality and weight while still economical. Every one 15 carats. Buy some to send home to your family and friends. Only 4,500 dinars for the box. Rubies, sapphires, chrysoboro, amethysts, rose quartz, olivine. For gems, come to the Grand Bazaar, where we offer bulk trade and low prices all day, every day. Menat Ha'Mait is drowning in all sorts of jewels. I don't think you're turning heads if it's any regular old gem. Hey, this jewel's pretty extraordinary, okay? Extraordinary? I recently bought a piece of pink kyanite. They say it was once used for purifying water. The originium circuit carved into it is incredibly delicate, a work of art in its own right. Sounds rather valuable. I bought a similar tourmaline just last month. The power of my arts improved substantially after laying it into my cane. Both cannot compare with this treasure of mine. Look! Isn't this a limited edition gemstone belt from last year? I remember the peddler said it could rejuvenate your skin and slow your aging. Do you feel anything wearing it? I do feel rather more refreshed. Compared to the ones going around the Grand Bazaar, the one I found can do something really special. Special how? These originium-etched jewels being sold here are pretty special for anyone coming from outside the city. Let's get walking first, Titi. Don't tell me there's some kind of dirty secret behind it. No way, relax, I'll tell you, but before this scorcher of a sun gets too high in the sky, I want to run by Septagram Avenue to buy an idol. Even research needs the blessing of the gods, right? Best walk quick then. That road's going to be too hot for your feet real soon. Target is moving toward the museum in the heart of the city. Considering she was personally welcomed by the vice curator, it appears my information was correct. She is no ordinary woman. Uh-oh. Our Lady Narantuya is following Pepe. Hee. What? The jewel you found was a relic of the Shah. Man, I shouldn't have worn open-toed sandals. I'm going to have sandal-patterned feet later. Seriously, you're thinking about your sandals now? Where'd you find that jewel? I got a clue in a place once known as Subat Arsalan. After a few twists and turns, I finally found it in the territory of a Lord Emir. The Lion Pride's ancient throne. I also saw some ancient images left by the Shah himself in a cave full of crystals. And I wrote everything down in this journal. It'll make public the true location of Great Trove, and prove that the Shah's promise to the Knights Mora was more than just a legend. Just think what might be waiting for us among all those riches. Yet no matter how valuable that stuff may be, the true treasure is the clues that will help us reconstruct the truth of that era. We'll find the answers to the Shah's unsolved mysteries one by one, Titi. Why would he make such a crazy declaration of war? Or what really happened in the legendary clash with Karandu Kagan in the south? Or his final resting place? These discoveries will shock the people. All Sharagad, the entire city of gold, will be looking my way. If you know where it is, just take a team to excavate it. It's just... No, there's one last trail to follow. I need to borrow an artifact from the museum. You're the daughter of a Padishah. The museum storehouses are open to you. Anything you want that isn't on public display. That's the issue. Wait, don't tell me you want... Pepe looks at the facade of the museum, a banner slowly unfolding across it. The banner depicts a slender mummy draped in golden armor, its face hidden by a death mask. And at the end of that banner is written in great big script. Landmark exhibit commemorating Varjavandabad Museum's anniversary. The nameless general of the Shah's very court. The general? No, he is the guardian of the trove. No matter who it actually is, it's Anat's most prized exhibit. I don't think you're going to borrow it that easily. Well, a jewel with clues won't provide anything by itself. I can only show my worth to my father and the Shahanshah by finding the Shah's trove. If I do that, I can go to the City of Gold, become the Shahanshah's historian of the Sharagad, and write an account of it all Sargonian history. Being a Padishah's heir not good enough for you, Pepe? The wealth and authority is just superficial prosperity. The true honor that runs through our family is the role of court historian, passed down from generation to generation. But hasn't your father always wanted your brother to be the court historian? Well, we both have the same basic qualities, but I'm not losing to him on ability either. Pepe, the City of Gold's envoy is taking your brother there in 2 months. I'll make it in time, Titi. I just need you to help me. Anat's only willing to lend that mummy to study come autumn. But this summer is my last opportunity. I can't wait that long. You and your brother, you were always fighting as kids, and now you're at loggerheads over the same court appointment. Here, my pass. Take it. You can sneak into the exhibit hall at night and study it quietly. Titi, I'm just sick of seeing you two bicker and quarrel these past few years. This is the last time I'll help you. If in the end you come up empty-handed, then please don't keep stubbornly trudging on. I won't come up empty-handed. Ignoring Pepe's murmuring, Medjitiketi stands up to look at the grand edifice, witness to the centuries of history. The sun shines upon all the gardens and buildings, and under the boundless blue sky, the great trapezoid looms over them. The leaves of tall palm trees beside them rustle in the wind. I might see it every day, but I'm still stunned by its grandeur. For so long has it quietly guarded the city, fending off time itself in silence. Yep, a human lifespan is nothing compared to it, no matter how long it may be. Over in the blink of an eye. If only we could stop time for a moment. Yeah, that would be great. See you at the exhibition tomorrow. If you get caught, just say you stole the pass. The exhibition tomorrow. Good. The guest's itinerary has been confirmed. I'll welcome her properly. A descendant of a glorious clan of historians, the one who spreads ballads of kings and heroes, explorer of all Sargon, purveyor of knowledge, a respected Padishah's daughter. Jeroepekapar Sasiot Hatshepsut. Any other would worry they would forget all these appellations, but the one who stands here is Narantuya, and her only regret is that these titles are all held by one person. Fine, I guess the ransom ought to settle my debts even if it's just one girl. Money left in this purse should be enough to buy a ticket for tomorrow. Never mind. The line would be too long and the sun too hot. And in this city, gold coins are too common to be worth anything. I'll help you out, milady, if I can do something. Minoan Traveler. Do you swear by your golden sun, your splendid gems in the great museum behind you, that you will answer prudently on account of your respect for history and civilization alike? Look within at your own conscience, and tell me once more, how much is a ticket to the museum? I already told you, Hanim. The hall for non-Sargonian artifacts is free of charge. Only the Sargonian exhibition hall needs tickets. If you don't understand, we have the prices for our tour services here on the window. You can hire one of our translators too if needed. So the Minoan exhibition hall is free to enter. I'll say it once more, Hanim. There is no Minoan exhibition hall. But at times, there will be a few Minoan artifacts on display in the Northeastern Tributary exhibit. Northeastern Tributary? The foreign traveler takes a deep breath, the muscles of her bare arm bulging as she clenches her fist. A part of the ticketer's mind is telling her to pull the booth's shutter closed, but the traveler's other hand is firmly holding it open. History is a grand river beside which all who live upon this great land trek. The Originium workshops of the ancient town of Tassas were unearthed by Gaulish explorers. The scrolls detailing the legends of old Agamem were restored by Minoan artisans. But Minos' own history has gone against the current and has found itself scattered across the Golden Sands. I have traced its path just to catch a glimpse of its fragments. Whether or not you agree, a historian's mission is to find the past that people have forgotten. For the sake of this duty, should we not prevent arrogant discrimination by history's tyrannical plunderers? In other words, if you believe that Sargonian history is worth 100 dinars to see, then should Minoan history not stand equal? Do you want a ticket or not, Hanim? Even more importantly, Sargonians, as it so happens, are the plunderers in this case. With all that said, are you willing to hold fast to your conscience and confront the true value of Minos' artifacts? Next. Wait. My name is Aspasia Hoherius. Please, use the Minoan spelling, not a Sargonian transliteration. A ticket, if you would so please. Interesting. Is there going to be conflict between Minoan... Hello, new class unlocked. Ooh, what does that mean? Is there going to be a conflict in regards to Sargonian and Minoan history? Let's see, what does that mean? Gemstone engravings. Welcome to the Varshava Vandabad Museum. We are offering a gemstone engraving workshop for tourists to experience during the Flood Festival. Display your creativity with the many glittering gems here. Let's experience the charms of ancient crafts. Come celebrate the Flood Festival at the museum. Join our exclusive gemstone engraving course and learn how to etch a unique Originium circuit onto each gemstone. We will provide you all kinds of gemstones and you'll need to use the corresponding engraving techniques. Gemstones, engraving technique, okay, and then your final product. Experts will appraise the score, completed engravings. Appraise and score completed engravings. Hit the target score to proceed to the next engraving. Target score, okay. Using the right engraving technique is key to producing your finest work. Add material, result. Chez Iner, okay. Technique level. You can try out different techniques at the merch shop. You can refine your technique with repeated engravings. Refined techniques will grant extra effects to your work. Pay attention to how the material and engraving technique affect the products when choosing a technique. Attend multiple classes and achieve target scores to complete and unlock new classes. Okay. Complete all classes during the Flood Festival to reap a bounty of rewards. Okay. Temper. This cool and carved method employs a multi-layer wrap. Engrave a circuit on a Nezra Iner and wrap raw material softened with Originium art over before adding more engravings on top and repeat. Purify Gabe Iner with this process to remove impurities within. As the process is repeated, the purer the gemstone becomes, providing a large surface area to etch a circuit. Engraving techniques. Blend. This method is mainly based on the Petinaire's ability to fuse with other gemstones, expanding the possibility of engraving circuits with more diverse functions. Multiply. Put She'inair into a special solution and solidify and grow to obtain more of the same. Okay, so we're gonna make gemstones. Let's learn about engravings. Papyrus has provided a simple gemstone engraving guide. Let's experience the charms of ancient crafts. Nezer-Inair, 1, 2, 10, 35, 85. Get higher scores by making better engravings. Pet-Inair, Gabe-Inair, She'inair. Okay, so let's begin. Hit target score for 2 rounds. Round 1 materials 100, round 2 materials 100. Okay. Welcome to the museum's gemstone engraving class. Here you will learn to process gemstones like the ancient Sargonians did, and experience the wonders of the ancient craft yourself. This is the merch shop. You can buy and exchange techniques needed for your classes. We will provide some materials for you to use every round. These materials are called Inair, and the red ones are Nezra-Inair. Allow me to elaborate. Inair means rock in Sargonian. Just a few more things to prepare before you proceed to the workbench. The merch shop has provided a few free techniques for you. Here they are. Once you obtain them, you can use them on your materials and produce higher quality gemstones. Choose the technique you want and then tap to buy it. Afterwards, you can proceed to the workbench to try them out. Okay, let's go to workbench. These are the materials provided for this round. Your goal is to use these techniques to engrave these materials into higher quality gemstones, have experts appraise them, and obtain the highest score possible. These are the techniques you got from the merch shop earlier. Tap on them to see their effects in detail. We need to work on the workbench, so drag a technique onto the bench area. So this is basic tempering 1. Now pick another technique. Basic tempering 2. Note that engraving effects will trigger from left to right. Here we can see the predicted result of this round of engraving. The materials will become more intricate and exquisite after we process them. The Clockwork Foul Beast will show you how many points you will get from each material and the ways to engrave on them. The more intricate the results are, the higher the score you'll receive. You may check with the Foul Beast anytime to reference every gemstone's possible scores and techniques. Now let's begin! Hey, we got 1,000 points. We beat the target score by 100. Well, thank you, Papyrus. Provide new and different Inair each round. You receive some merch tickets from clearing the previous round's assessment. Use them to buy new techniques or workbenches from the merch shop. After obtaining a new workbench, we can use even more complex techniques and gain even higher scores from the intricate engraving results. Give it a try after purchasing the techniques. Okay. Let's grab that one, and let's go to the workbench. Awesome. Okay. So let's go basic tempering 1, 2, and 3. So let's go with that. And let's go with that. And then let's go with that. Let's do them in order. Engrave. 4,500 for a target score of 2,000. New class unlocked. Well, let's end this class. Wonderful. Level 2 on my course progress. Alright. Continue. Okay. To the new one. Tempering specialty. 5 rounds. Okay. We'll provide more Nezra-Inair. Use tempering to get a higher score. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the workbench. Okay, let's do it the same way we did last time. Target score is 1,000. My estimated score is 1,000. Okay. And I've got 10, so we can buy a new workbench. Let's take this. What do we need? We need 4,000. Okay. It's going to take us to 4,500. Let's engrave that. Okay. Advanced Tempering 1. Priority over other techniques takes effect at the techniques workbench and does not require a workbench. Okay, so let's take those. Let's go over here. No. I want you. Ooh, hello. What happens if I do... Okay, we'll hold on to you. Let's engrave this. 1,000, let's go! Plus 15. Extra target. Engrave 200 Nisra in there 4 before round 4 ends. Buy that. We don't have enough to refresh that, so let's do that again. Alright, go to workbench. We can do 4. Let's do that. Engrave. 25,000. Okay. We can buy that. We can upgrade these and go here. So, estimated score puts us well over the target. Let's go ahead and engrave. We're doing wonderfully. New class unlocked. I quite like this little mini game. Ooh, engraved crafts medal. I've already gotten a medal. Doctor is good, is he not? What do you say? You gotta let me know in the comments. Let's go ahead and check out this new class before we continue on with our story. Ooh, we'll provide more Gabe in air. Use filtration to get higher scores. Oh, interesting. So we're a little less simplistic here. Let's take these. All right. We need this and that. Okay, perfect. So that takes us to 1,080. Okay. We're gonna buy the new workbench. We can select one of these for free. Let's advance this one. Oh, we could buy another one, so why don't we do both advanced? All right. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and engrave them. Well over our target score. Okay. Let's expert filtration. Well, let's do this one. We can buy them both. We'll buy them all. Let's go ahead here. Let's see. These are our materials. Okay. About reverse that. That's not working well. What if we do just that? Okay. So let's start with this one. And then let's put that one there. Engrave. Boom. That puts us over 5,000. Well over. We did good for our target score there. Let's go ahead and get that. And let's advanced multiply. Let's go with that. Okay. Okay, let's start with this. Let's do those. Beautiful. Okay, round 5. I think we're good on the workbench. Let's buy all of these. Okay. Now, we are at 6,872. Start with that. Oh. Start with that. Put that one in. Oh, we are not going to make... We're not going to make our target score, so I guess we're going to have to... Gonna have to bite the bullet here with this one. So if we drop that, that stays. So let's just do it this way. Going to engrave, but it's not gonna get us what we desire. We're below. So unfortunately we end the round without finishing what we need to, but we've upgraded our progress, so we can do much better. But for now, let's back off, and let's go back in and continue. Actually, there are rewards we can gather. Look at all of this free stuff! 8 levels! Wonderful! And what level do we have to get through to get everything? 45! Well, Doctor can do that easily. We need these crystalline electronic units. My word, those would be wonderful. I believe I need those to lead to a certain somebody that I've been stealing from. Anyways, we're to AS-1. Actually, well, excuse me. You're alright. However, I do have Narantuya now. Deployment's very similar. Attack and defense aren't too much different. Let's see if we can upgrade her first, and then she may be taking the place of our dear red-haired Sancta with a red-haired beauty. Ooh, a very nice number.
This recording system seems very useful. If I had one of my own... No. Forget it. It's too expensive. Better to just draw my battle plans in the sand.
Well, we might do that anyways.
Ciao, Doctor.
Let's go ahead and I'm very curious. I want to see how she operates.
Raise your whips, swirl the sand, shade the sun, then think whatever you want.
Let's go ahead and go back in. And let's try this out with Narantuya. Mission start. Night blankets the riverbanks. Twin moons rise in loving embrace. In the dark they kiss, then the stars illuminate, and they blush in their glow. Oh, you gave me a fright, girl. What are you doing here in the middle of the night? Scared I'm gonna rob you? Of course not. It's only rich folks around here. Shouldn't a girl your age be on a date down at Riverside Avenue at this hour? What are you doing in front of the museum? I'm on the night shift. Oh, the youth these days. My lamps used to shine on young couples in the throes of passion, but now you're all doing overtime and at ungodly hours. Go on, I've lit your path. Have a safe trip home when you get off. Thanks for that. There really is no one here. Guess Titi wasn't messing with me. Let's see if they picked up anything new. Gem Workshop artifacts from the Age of Shadow. The originium circuits on this one is really something. Assembled from multiple pieces. No, it was crafted out of a single piece of originium. Amazing work. Really have to look close to see it. Wow, ritual instruments from the Age of Flow, found in the jungles. Are those blood spots from ritual sacrifices? And all those weapons. A ceremony from the Battle of Turba Al-Sada. Well, I'll get to know you later. I have an appointment to keep. Here. Nice to meet you, old man. Sorry for disturbing your peace and quiet tonight, but I have questions that only you can answer. Please don't get mad at me. Wow, amazing! Feline, approximately 2 meters tall. Most of the body has been replaced with mechanical parts, integrated with the remaining biological tissue. Skin color is purple, likely from the preservative fluids used, and it remains supple to the touch. A golden mask and a suit of golden armor. All internal organs have been removed. Interesting. Strange, neither the mummy nor the funerary objects give any clue to the location of the trove. But everything from the site is here. Perhaps it's the gem itself that offers a hint. First the heart. At its first beat, we come to be. Second, the lungs. At their first breath, we come to feel. Third, the bowels. We fill them with food, cultivate our tongues, and develop our own likings. Fourth, the liver. We go into the night awake and alert for duty and obligation. Now, how do I use this gem? Pepe wonders for a while, then reaches into the mummy's chest cavity, placing the gem where the heart should be. She holds her breath, waiting for something to happen. Nothing. No change at all. No images or text appear. Pepe frowns and tries to retrieve the gem. Perhaps she's simply placed it wrong. But as soon as she reaches into the chest cavity, she senses that something is off. There should be an empty space, but it feels like she's put her hand into water. The gem is right there before her eyes, but she feels like she's groping into a bottomless pond. Huh. Who goes there? Have you any idea what time it is? Oh no, it's security. Pepe closes the glass display case lightly and sneaks into the darkness, holding her breath. Who's there? Thought I heard something. Was it over here? Don't come this way, no. Hey, is someone there? Yikes, he's right behind me. Who is it? There's someone else? Meow? Oh, just a little critter. How did you get in here, cutie? Meow. Ha. Hey, don't run. Look, I have a can of fins and oil. I need to get the gem. Where did it go? I just turned a corner and it's gone. Why are you coming back? Did the last shift forget to shut the windows? Hot air's blowing in. Guess that explains the critter. Can't let it run around the museum. Meow! Meow! I don't care whose pet you are. One more sound from you and I'll have you castrated tomorrow. Ooh, that's not nice. That's awful, lady. Poor little thing. Sorry, Mio. I was fast asleep and didn't hear you outside. Did you see that one? Good work, Mio. We've waited for so long. Bring him to me as soon as you can. Come, I have some jerky for you. Cute little kitten. Pepe, what were you doing last night? Come now, you have to tell me. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I stayed in the whole night. Whatever it is, I didn't do it. Pepe? Anat! Pepe, did you sleep last night? Why do you ask? I feel fine. You fell asleep in the middle of a conversation. Morning, ladies. You reek of alcohol, Titi. Where were you last night? I took Pepe out in the town. Not like she's in town every day, after all. How did you even wake up after drinking so much yesterday, and not one whiff of booze on you? Did you shower? Oh, yeah, my brain was all foggy, so I took a cold shower. The opening ceremony is today, Titi. And you took Pepe out drinking? Don't I have enough to worry about already? Hey, I came first thing in the morning. I've looked at all the details of the exhibition. Your arrangements are perfect, except... Is something not good enough? Just tell me, while we still have a chance to make changes. You're too high-strung today. Settle down. Just focus on your speech, leave this to me, and I guarantee your exhibition will go smoothly. Get changed before you make any promise to me. The guests will complain if they smell all that liquor on you. That look on your face, what trouble did you get yourself into? Explain. I tried putting the gem into the mummy's chest cavity last night. I was about to retrieve it when a security guard showed up. Get me a bit of time alone with that mummy once the exhibition is over. I'll take the gem back. Thankfully, no one has noticed anything wrong. You'll have an hour at most. If you still can't get it out, I'll have to report that my pass got stolen. Don't worry. If I can't get it out, I'll apologize to Anat myself. How did you get that smell on you anyway? I poured a bottle of wine on myself before I came in. Explains why you're all sticky. Ooh, sticky. Sticky kitty. How are preparations going over there, Ajani? No problem, Narantuya. The smoke emitter is set, and we'll have our commotion on your signal. Your status, Hajazi? I'm in position. Good. She's a Padishah's daughter, and there will be big trouble if we don't make this a clean kidnapping. I don't understand why you insist on doing it here with all the other visitors around. The more people, the better. When the commotion happens, no one will bat an eye at a few compassionate souls carrying a poor fainted girl out of the room. They'll be too busy worrying about themselves. I marked the camera blind spots on your map. Pick the right time to knock her out. Right. I'll leave our lead to set an ambush. Hopefully this needle will give her a good dream. I don't want to have to go into the jungle to make this serum again. Uh-oh. My lady Narantuya. We'll help you kidnap Pepe as long as we can bring her back to Rhodes Island. I can't read the hieroglyphs on the sign. Excuse me. Do you know how to get to the Northeastern Tributary exhibit? The Northeastern Tributary exhibit, huh? I'm not sure. I've never been there. We could look for it together if you don't mind. I find the lines of your muscles more beautiful than anything on display here. Please don't say that. Everything exhibited here is a piece of history. All these artifacts are worth stopping to admire. You could have just said you weren't interested and spared me the excuses. Excuse me, do you know where the Northeastern Tributary exhibit is? Let's see. Take a right here, take a right there, walk 500 meters, then take a left. Thank you. I've asked quite a few people, but none of them knew where it was. I understand. The citizens here are proud of Sargon's long history, but they don't care much about faraway places. You should have seen when the Colombian history exhibit was running. So quiet you could hear a pin drop. Yes, I can sense the arrogance. Thank you for showing me the way. Respect. That's what modern people lack. Wait, how did I end up in this hall again? I should try the right side this time. There are more visitors than I expected. I'm a little worried about Anat. She's fidgeting so much she's going to tear her speech to shreds. Can't be any worse than her first presentation. It took hours for her to come back to her senses that time. Hey, where are you going? Just to have a little chat with her. Get her to relax. Phew. How are the preparations going, Anat? I can already recite this speech backwards from memory, but the moment I think about all those eyes fixed on me, listening to every word I say, what will they think if I stutter or make a mistake? They'll all forget by dinner. The Flood Festival is right around the corner. Who has room to remember one girl's embarrassment during all those festivities? But I'm nervous. Hey, why are you rubbing my ears? Feel better now? Yes. That's an old trick from Doctor. He uses that from time to time. Gets Calcit to calm down and forget why she was yelling at me in the first place. Anyways, Works every time. I still remember how Pepe and I rubbed your ears like this for an entire day to get you to relax before an interview. Thank you, Titi. Very thoughtful. Bayanlar ve Bailar, take your seats, and welcome curator Anat El Aydin onto the stage with a round of warm applause. Go. It's all right if you make a mistake. Just keep going. If you're so stiff, I'll sneak around behind your back and rub your ears. Better to be embarrassed together than alone, right? Oh, Titi. To the Varshavandabad Museum special exhibit commemorating the Flood Festival. The highlight of the exhibit is an unnamed man discovered on the fourth necropolis complex on the outskirts of the city, meeting the public for the first time. Both the body, the armor, and the funerary objects buried with him are remarkably well preserved. The extraordinary details on his clothing is a clear indication of a high status. It has been dated to the early days of the new calendar according to the Aslan dating method, making him a contemporary of Lugal Sargus, the Shah of past and future. He has not been identified in any extant Sargonian historical records. Based on the artifacts recovered from his tomb, we theorize that he may have been... Excuse me, is this the Northeastern Tributary exhibit? What? Did I take a wrong turn? Yes, the Northeastern Tributary exhibit is on the other side of the museum, near the entrance. Sorry to interrupt. It's fine. Ahem. In any case, continuing where we left off, we have theorized that the mummy is... Ouch! Excuse me, sir. Sorry. Are you blind? Honored guests. My fault. Sorry, sir. Excuse me, Hanim Effendi. Where are you going? Urgent business. Please carry on speaking. But I'm just reaching... Alright, yes, I know. I'm getting out right now. The most important part of the presentation. Where was I? Sorry, let me find my place. Oh yes, the exhibit behind me. It's... Yawn. What is she talking about? I'm getting sleepy. It's... The poor papyrus. These people are being mean. Anat spent a long time preparing for this speech. She prepared for bored audience members to leave, to heckle her for her mistakes, but she never imagined she would lose her train of thought because of an interruption, leaving her speechless. She tries to collect herself, taking a few deep breaths, forcing a smile toward the crowd. She attempts to continue. Then she feels a hand on her ear, pressing it gently. Anat blinks, feeling a sense of warmth rise in her heart. Thanks, Titi. I'm fine, don't worry. That's not... Anat does not finish the sentence. She sees Titi looking up at her from the crowd in terror. Pepe's jaw has dropped open so wide that it could fit a whole apple. If Titi is not behind her, then whose hand is on her ear? Anat gulps. She dares not turn around. Well... Hello. And so we begin Doctor's first commanding strategy. How shall we fare? How shall we do? Let's find out. Yes, -1, a little bit of a warm-up.
Keep your distance, or you risk getting caught up in the fighting.
Let's put our friend Narantuya here.
Are my tactics.
Let's let her have a little bit of fun, shall we? And let's throw her here. She can take care of all these.
Relax. What do you fear
Hello.
most?
Don't make this harder than it needs
Let's
to be.
put Doggo Puss there.
Where do you wish to go? Our lives. Now, ignite.
Don't really need him. Let's put Shu here.
Roar. A word
And
I've
then...
not heard in a long,
How about...
long time.
Tapuki.
Solid positioning.
A valiant struggle, but you won't get away.
If you're really in Cape, go the mountains when summer
He's doing a pretty good
leaves
job
are
right
green.
there.
See the plains
Are you helping
when
out?
equinox
Oh, I think we're
feeds
doing well.
russet
Pretty solid strategy, I'd say. Street Hunter. Well, Dogopus is taking care of his attention. Interesting. Probably could have aimed Reed to the right here, and that would have been a little bit of a extra blast.
Relax. What do you fear
Ooh,
most?
I like her.
You'll have to try harder than that.
Very, very interesting.
I wasn't the clear skies.
Keep Shu having everybody healed here. Interesting. Okay. Final 3. Vigil and Dogopus will knock them off. And let's go for strategy complete. Doctor did well, did he not? Eek! Mouse! I mean, what? The mummy is moving! I'm getting out of here! This place is haunted! It's looking at me! I knew it! This is what happens when a city grows too old! Oh no. Everyone, stay calm! Don't panic! Exhibit's over here! Or the exit's over here! Stay in line! Don't push! Make way! Make way! Sorry, excuse me! Anat! Anat! Titi squeezes through the crowd to find a pale Anat lying limp on the ground, her lips parting weakly as though trying to speak. But the sight of the mummy cocking its head behind Anat strikes her with such terror that she cannot move her feet. Titi, go handle the evacuation. I'll try to take Anat and the mummy somewhere else. Aren't you scared? It's moving! Alright. I've been on 2 old calendar tomb excavations this year and met with their residents personally. This one looks like a nice old man by comparison. It really takes guts to do archaeology, huh? Are you going to be okay by yourself? Don't worry. Takes plenty of strength to do archaeology, too. Gee, Anat? She's fine, just muttering in her sleep. The curator's office isn't far. Go out the side door and avoid the crowds. I'll come find you once the evacuation is complete. Eek. What's going on? I'm not in my ambush position yet. Did you turn on the smoke early? We didn't do anything. What's happening? Seems like someone else is causing a commotion. Drat, I didn't see the target in the crowd. Where did she go? Alright, change of plans. We're starting early. Find her, keep an eye on her, and keep me posted. Roger. Hurry, we need to blend into the crowd once we're done. It'll be too late once the evacuation is finished. Good, everyone is gone. Pepe approaches the mummy and sees a blue light glowing in its chest. The gem has vanished into the light and is nowhere to be seen. So it was the gem. It's not easy to carry you like this. After observing the mummy for a few seconds, Pepe decides to push the mummy's raised left arm back down. It raises its right arm. Huh? Pushes the right arm down. Raises the left arm. What's going on with you? Pepe cocks her head and wonders how to get the mummy to cooperate. To her surprise, she finds that the mummy also cocks its head, as if in thought. Wait, are you copying me? Pepe takes a step to the left and the mummy does the same. Pepe jumps backwards and the mummy does the same, making a loud noise as it hits the wall behind it. Looks like you can move your arms and legs, but not your brains. Hey, if we can move in unison... An idea comes to Pepe as she looks at Anat, who still lies passed out on the ground. Anat. Poor girl. Almost to the curator's office. Alright, follow my movements and make a turn here. Turns right. Gotta get it to hold Anat's shoulder tighter. She almost fell just now. Let's see. Moves right hand, grabs Anat's shoulder. Frowns unconsciously. Alright, now follow me. Moans unconsciously. Maybe we should take smaller steps. I'll consider that a yes. Very good. Wait, no. mummy steps on the hem of its own robe and falls forward right on top of Anat's tiny frame. Groans unconsciously. That red mark on her face isn't going away for a while. Oh, you genius. Come on, hold her tightly this time. Frowns unconsciously. Walk with me. Not too fast, not too slow. Good. 1, 2, 1, 2. Take it slowly and easy. We're almost there. Pepe turns her head to find her pass lying on the floor. It must have fallen out of her pocket. She looks at her own raised arms, then at the mummy's holding Anat. If the mummy lets go, it would drop Anat on her head. How do I get to the office like this? I can't use my hands, I have to use my foot. Reaches out one foot. Mummy reaches out one foot. Good, keep your balance. Still can't reach it. I wish I didn't skip gym class. Come on, you can do it. Despite trying her best, the pass still lies just beyond Pepe's reach. She stretches a little too far and loses her balance. Following her lead, the mummy lets go of Anat and falls in the same way. Pepe can only watch as Anat's skull hits the floor, making a dull sound on impact. Unconscious cry, oh, that poor girl, I feel so bad for her. We'll take care of her at Rhodes Island. We'll give her a thorough medical scan. Don't you worry, Pepe. You can do whatever you need to. Sorry, Anat. I'll give you my full support on your next research project. Hanim Effendi, do you need help? Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Your curator isn't feeling well. Can you help me carry her into the office? All right. I see Curator Anat on this. I set Curator Anat on the sofa. Your posture is interesting. Are you sure you don't need help getting up? No, it's a special exercise I do. Okay. What about the exhibit? Should I carry it inside too? No, I can handle it on my own. All right. Let me know if you need anything else. I can finally move. That was close. Stop staring and come in. This is interesting. Good news, Narantuya. I found the target. Yeah, near Hall 4. I helped her carry the unconscious curator into the office. I'm certain she's in the office. There's no one else, other than the curator who's still out cold. I also have her pass. No problem. I'll wait here for you. Saja? Oh. Mejitiketi Hanim Effendi, what are you doing here with the whole museum in chaos? We're shutting things down for the day. Help lead those last guests out. What's going on? Where are we going? Are we in danger? Don't worry, just follow our staff here and she'll take you to a safe place. But I have other things to do. All right, I will. Look out! What happened? I brought a cloud beast in here. Pets aren't allowed in the museum. I didn't see any cloud beasts. We'll talk about your negligence later. I've got to catch it before someone steps on it. I guess I'm guiding the tourists outside. Well, I think I can still make it. Follow me, everyone. The exhibit is this way, to the right. Isn't that the left? She's staff here. I'm sure she knows what she's doing. Hey, wait for us! I think I said exhibit. I meant to say exit. Anyways. A heavy exhibition hall door is pushed open, then closed again. No one remembers that it should be open, no one cares that it was opened, and no one has cleaned the dusty sign that reads Northeastern Tributary Exhibit in ages. The hall is silent. Aspasia's heart thumps against her chest, almost loud enough to drown out her whispering footsteps. She passes by the black monuments of lost tribes and colorful Kierag rugs, casting her gaze towards the dark depths of the hall. Finally. Her history awaits me in silence. I must admit that one should look upon history with such solemnity. From which lost temple's relief was the scroll before me drawn? From which Minoan peak was such immaculately white marble hewn? And such imagination, piecing together a corner of an ancient Minoan family with ancient artifacts. But it's all wrong. I recognize you. The golden goblet that once sat in the center of the temple. My grandfather came to visit you many years ago, as did my mother after him. Much has my family suffered for your loss. Why has this museum put it among the clay bowls for fermented milk? They share no common material or style. And where is the other half of the pair? The Sargonians took them all, yet they do not keep them safe. Even the exhibit description is... She takes a long look at the exhibit label, then pulls the metal plate off the wall and looks to the other side. Both sides are perfectly smooth, with only her own reflection upon them. Senyomi, this one was just left empty. But the biggest mistake is that these artifacts are here at all. A century ago, Minos suffered the shame of Sargonian armies violating her soil, trampling on our civilization and history. It should not have been so. I must take them. Follow this flight of stairs down and you'll find the exit. Now then, I have other business to attend to. Something still doesn't feel right. I don't think this is how we came in. She's staff here. She knows what she's doing, right? Will this way really take us home? I must take you home. I must bring you to the priests of Minos, that they may study and preserve you. Aspasia walks solemnly towards the exhibition pedestal and lifts the goblet. Minoan artifacts must not be allowed to lie forgotten in this forsaken, sunless hall. Don't push! I can't see where I'm going. Shouldn't they put an underground light or something in the emergency exit? Hey, there's a lady there setting up the exhibit. She looks more reliable than the other one. Let's ask her. Have you come to see... Is this the way out of the museum? Is there something I can help you with? Interesting.
Good. I had no
One
idea
stage
you
complete.
were so clever and learned. I was going to ask you help me make my headhunting, but with such a good head on your shoulders, I'm feeling
Let's
a little
do
bad now.
more. Let's go ahead and do this tutorial here. Guard drill. These translucent crystals seem so strange. I'll go take a look. Hold on.
Please stop arguing.
I told you not to rush in. These are crystals that often appear in the region. My body feels heavy. My arms don't want to move either. It seems like these crystals have yet to be purified, and there's an unusual force field around them. It's slowing down our allied operators and greatly reducing their ASPD. You know what ASPD means. Attack speed! Enemies on crystals will gain increased combat capabilities, so be careful with these crystals. Interesting. Is there a way we can destroy these crystals? I can't seem to make a dent. It's impossible to destroy these tough crystals with just a regular attack. You'll only deal a bit of damage. What should I do? From personal experience, we need only attack it 10 times and the force field will be weakened, and the crystals shall be purified and destroyed. Cruz will help you out with her fast attack speed. Yum!
Here I am.
Right. The crystals are gone! Exhibit 237-1 places crystal on the first tile without crystal to significantly increase its movement speed. Huh? These enemies just created new crystals! Interesting. Wasn't this purified crystal destroyed? When these crystals are connected, things will be slightly different. Focus on this spot. Here as well. These connected crystals will reinforce each other and become a bigger crystallized area. You need to purify all crystals in this area and then they'll all break in one go. Ah, I got it. We just have to treat the whole area as one giant crystal. Exactly. But now there's a problem. How do we handle those crystals outside of our attack range? Don't worry. These connected crystals have interlinked internal structures. Attacking purified tiles will still trigger purifying effects, these effects will spread to adjacent crystals. So we just need to continuously attack a purified crystal and it'll spread the purifying effect to the adjacent tiles? You got it. Kinda scares Doctor sometimes. But anyways, look, they're all gone. Yay! Stay focused. Enemies are headed our way. More crystals incoming. Look at them building themselves a little crystal structure. The little butt nuggets. We must take care of the little butt nuggets.
There you are.
Nuggets of butt that they are. Oh no, the crystals are too far away from us. What should we do? There's still a gap over there. I don't think we could reach the crystals with our usual method to destroy all of them at once. We need more people on the other side to purify those crystals. Don't worry, we have these pure crystals. Just deploy it here. Works like a bridge, connecting the crystals and allowing the purifying effect to spread further. Enemies will not be strengthened by pure crystals. I completely understand how the crystals work now. Keep your eyes peeled. Hold the line and finish the mission. Okay.
There you are.
Okay. Let's put Ansel here. Have some guard duty here. Manticore, you can help out there. And we'll put you there. Let's roll with this as our lineup. We only need 4 people. We should be able to take care of them easily. 17. Oh, look at all that crystal gone. And our last 2. Bee Hunter. Let's go ahead and attack. Let's go! Tutorial complete for Docky.
I was very impressed by everyone's performance. It was
Onward.
fantastic.
Thank you, Bono Boy. Let's go ahead and do ES-2. And then I think we'll leave off with this first demonstration, this first episode, with a few more pulls to try and get ourselves a Pepe. At that level of detail, this guy could even imitate expressions and mouth movements. Let me see inside your mouth. I can see structures resembling vocal cords. So why haven't you said a single thing? Speech is just movement of the vocal cords and associated muscles. You should be able to emulate it. Pepe approaches the mummy and places her hand on its throat. The mummy follows her movement, placing its hand on Pepe's throat. You know... Pepe draws her hand back, covering her mouth in amazement, wonder in her eyes. So you can speak! Inconceivably! Inconceivable! The artificers of the Shah's time were amazing! Wait, I once read about that in Artifacts of the Old Calendar Era. There were those who could seal a consciousness in gems by etching originium circuits on it, then place it inside a body of gold, allowing it to survive for millennia without decay. Lost Zayadin technologies. The Shahansha will be very interested. The trove must be somewhere deep inside your memories. Just copying me isn't enough. You need to tell me where it is. Let me see. First, the heart. At its first beat, we come to be. Second, the lungs. At their first breath, we come to feel. Third, the bowels. We fill them with food, cultivate our tongues, and develop our own likings. Fourth, the liver. We go into the night, awake and alert, for duty and obligation. Fifth. What came fifth? The verse ends there. Looks like the Arsalan researcher never found the answer. But you'll help me find it, won't you? She stretches out her hand and places her fingers on the mummy's throat. Yes, Hanim Effendi. Yes, Hanim Effendi. Stop copying me. Stop copying me. She moves her hand from the mummy's throat to his hand and shakes it firmly. The mummy shakes her hand back. I'll take that as a yes to our cooperation. Interesting. Pepe has made a mummy friend. I'm here, Ajazi. Aren't you at the door? Are you? What? What do you mean you don't know where you are? How am I supposed to go in without a pass? Why is this office door built like a bloody vault? We don't have time. The evacuation's almost done. Ajazi, is the hall window next to the curator's office's window? Yes, I know it's high. I'll be careful. Lady Narantuya. She's going to climb out the window and crawl around. Please be quiet in the museum. Disorder is the enemy of reason. Do not push. The statues and murals displayed here are not protected by glass cases and can easily be... As I said, the statue was almost damaged. We don't want to see that happen, of course. History may lie in the past, but that doesn't mean it's not of our concern. What we almost broke might be the joy of those who conquered the peaks centuries ago, or their mirth as they raised their goblets to one another. How enlightening and professional. But are you sure you need to keep carrying that statue, along with everything else you're carrying right now? Yes, I'm bringing it all back to where it belongs. You sure take your work seriously, even when the museum is about to close. Close? They announced about an emergency, haven't you heard? It really gave us a fright. The bumbling woman who was guarding us couldn't tell left from right, and I mean literally. I do agree that certain affairs at this museum leave much to be desired. He brought us to this dump and disappeared without a trace. I must assent, this is no dump, it is Minuan. You have no idea how scared we were when we realized we were lost. We'll be trapped in here with all the ghosts if we don't get out in time. Look at that armor, that altar for live sacrifice. Yeah, that's why I never liked museums. Aspasia catches the tourist before his head hits the floor. Statue, clay jar, and goblet litter the floor, alongside the cannons that the Iberians used to carve open Bolivarian trade. My dear, are you all right? Fainted from a panic attack, I suppose. I have some smelling salts here that should bring him back into his senses, but I advise you to get him examined thoroughly later. Aspasia deftly crushes the cotton-wrapped glass tube and places a wet cotton swab in front of the tourist's nose. As the tourist comes to his senses, she lifts him up and calmly carries him to the front of the line. An emergency, you say? Oh, you sure have strong arms. Follow me, ladies and gentlemen. I will protect you if anything happens. Wow. No more running around like this, all right? I remember you. You're Lasvar's pet. Hey, no scratching. I just rescued you from the crowd. The least you could do is let me hug you for a moment or two. Aw, you are so soft and fluffy. Where did Lasvar get you? I wanted one like you, but he wouldn't tell me what breed you were. I didn't know why I found you so fascinating until I realized that you looked like one of those cloudbeast statues from the Age of Shadow. Say, since the staff are helping the visitors evacuate, and I can't have you running around the place, I'll take you to my workshop and show you the statue that's being restored. Titi descends several flights of stairs, arriving at the conservation lab. Air in the room is kept cold and dry to protect its contents. A single incandescent lamp illuminates the spacious room. Her exhales quickly turn to white fog. The underground floor is dead quiet, the restoration staff being mobilized to help with the evacuation. She sniffs and feels her heart race. No worries, little guy. Where's my table? Some resin-like, gold-colored substance remains on the table, leftovers from Titi's work repairing artifacts with Originium arts. But the cloudbeast statue on the table is nowhere to be seen. I didn't see any cloud beasts. A shadow flitted across your forehead just now, an ill omen. I fear you will meet with some misfortune soon. What? Are you... Did you come back to life like that old mummy? Hey, I didn't fix you so you could run around like Anat's research subject. And most certainly not to bring misfortune upon myself. Did I hear someone scream? What happened? Oh, Mejitiketi, Hanım Efendi. What are you doing down here? I thought you wouldn't be coming back for a while and the museum being closed for the day, so I put the artifacts under restoration. Oh, never mind. I'm in the mood to put in some overtime today. You can go. Ooh, she was panicking, thinking the kitty came to life. What? No sign of the visitors evacuating the southeast wing? Isaiah was supposed to bring them out. Isaiah? I have to lock the gates. Vice Curator gave the emergency shutdown order personally. I don't even want to think about how bad it must be. Did anyone look inside? Yeah, but they didn't see anyone. Where did Isaiah take them? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? Listen. To what? The wind. Procession of 12 people walks out the front gate into the sun. They follow their leader, a woman carrying herself in a serene, dignified manner, in an orderly fashion. She holds a pale-looking tourist on her shoulder, paying no heed to the wind brushing at her garment and caressing her hair, as though a statue that has stood for many years has come to life. I feel like I've seen this scene before. I know, I've seen that statue plenty of times. There's a statue in that pose. Anyway, thank goodness, now I can lock the gates. Thank you so much. Here's my card. My family runs a gem business, and you will get the VIP treatment if you ever choose to visit. Come visit us in Yan and let me introduce you to my son. Rather handsome young man, if I do say so myself. My sister also has a daughter who just started working at the Tianchi bureaus. She's single too, if that's your preference. Thank you, but there is no need. I simply did what I must. Aspasia turns around with a start. The roll-up door is being pulled down and security guards set up a sign that says closed in front of it. Where's my goblet and my clay jar and statue? Well, she didn't get off with her stuff. Where did Nana go? It's getting late. She's not at the guava and berry shop, or the enamel and porcelain shop, and not even her favorite Celestine laminated pipes. What a waste of time, I tell you. That cloud beast must have been eaten by that rampaging zombie at the museum. Oh no, how horrible. It's just a pet. I'll buy you another. In fact, I'll buy you anything you want. Never mind the gems. I'll buy you the entire gem trading post. Is that a yes? No, look at your feet. Ah, Lasvar's cur. What are you looking at? Oh, hello there, Lasvar. I didn't see you. Good timing. Let's do some business. My girl is very interested in this gem trading post. Wait, I never said that. I have a mobile platform in East Sargon that includes extensive originium refineries, dye factories, food processing plants. I'll throw some gold and jewels on top of it. That should get the deal done, shouldn't it? No, thank you. I'm not interested. The weight of this trading post is too much for you to understand. Wait, huh? If nothing else, you've inherited your grandfather's arrogance. Word of advice, either keep a few fierce manglers to intimidate people like he did, or have your little cloud beast greet VIPs like me. At least it knows when to grovel. Ouch! You bit me! Oh, stay away from me! Help! Will do, Wolf. He's gone. Want me to pet you? Let's see. Here? Foul beast flies over and perches on the shoulder of the young trading post overseer's shoulder. The overseer fiddles with the metal foul beast's mechanisms, turns its coil spring, and lets it fly. He's getting increasingly active. I'm sure you're looking forward to seeing him as I am. Mio doesn't often go out alone like this. Maybe the man was right. I should have my cloud beast greet important guests. Could Mio really bring him over? And here we go. Time to command our second operation.
We can take care of ourselves, Professor. You just focus on giving orders.
Let's go, Lady
Illusion
Narantuya.
and intimidation are my tactics too.
You saw me.
Have fun, Texas.
Enough, you. Only nightmares come with me.
Alright, who should we throw out next? We'll put Reed. Reed this way.
Mine to protect. Moving to designated location.
Beautiful.
Spring breeze, timely rain.
You there.
Now we sow the grain.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be.
I'll go, Puss.
If you're really incapable of flesh and bone bear
Oh, no.
weeds, mounds
This might
and
be a fail.
ruins bloom fields.
Our doctor has failed. I missed that bottom side.
Crush them that much harder.
Well. Nothing to fear. We'll get it the next time. Simple enough. The top half is very easy. The bottom half, just a little minor trick. But we know how to handle it. We'll handle
No
it
need to make
quite
a scene.
well.
You know the plan. Move to intercept.
How about we put Narantuya out
Illusion
as we
and
did.
intimidation are my tactics too.
This will keep you quiet.
Texas the Omertosa.
I've swallowed up a sun.
Beautiful. How about we put OG Texas here? Instead of worrying about Reed, we'll start with this. Now we can put Reed out.
A mine to protect.
We can generate our DP.
Don't make this harder than
We
it
can put
needs to be.
Doggopus there. Now we're fully covered here. Let's have a little
Finish
fun
the mission briefing. I know what you want.
with Wis'adel.
So you wrapped your brain. Poor little guy.
Boom. Bye-bye.
Lucky day.
We're fighting you guys. Then please do your best this job, or I'll be really bored.
Solid positioning.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
I wasn't supposed to act.
Keep everybody nice and healed.
Rain clouds for green.
Ready to move. Valiant struggle. But you won't.
Free to go. And with that completed, just some minor adjustments to the tactical strategy. Wonderful! Onward. Not, you're awake! My head hurts. You hit your head when you fainted. That's probably why. Oh, Pepe! Not nice to lie to your friend. It's not just my head. I'm aching all over. Why is there a bruise on my shoulder and my knee? Eek, get away from me! Calm down, Anat. Calm down. How am I supposed to calm down when a corpse just came back to life? It touched my ears, didn't it? Do I still have my ears? It's just copying other people's movements. It doesn't mean any harm to you or anyone else. Just treat it as a piece of moving furniture. Why do you seem so comfortable with this, Pepe? Don't look at me like that, please. What did you do? Yesterday, I placed a gem that I dug up into its chest. The originium circuit engraved into the gem woke it up. Yesterday? You wouldn't loan me an important archaeological discovery like this. The Varshavandabad Museum holds respect from the Shahansha. Not even a Shahzada like me could pull rank here. So I had to sneak in. There's a reason I didn't want to lend it to you, Pepe. What is it? If you're worried about co-authorship, I'm cool. It's not that. Investment? Sponsorship? I'll renovate your entire museum if you want. Why are you looking at me like that? I don't understand. Why are you so obsessed with becoming the historian of Sargon? You can still carry on your research if you agree to inherit the title of Padishah from your father. But once you become a historian and enter the City of Gold, you'll never be allowed to leave. You know that. All that you learned in school, all the training you underwent to hunt ruins in the desert, all that you've seen on your journeys, all that will become useless if you're the Shahanshah's historian. Are you simply not happy with the fact that your brother was chosen? My dream of becoming the court historian isn't some whim. It's the dream of everyone in my family. We grew up dreaming about inheriting the gold reed pen from our elders. They tell you that whoever holds the pen carries great responsibility to record all that has ever happened for posterity. You are writing the truth of your time, the most complete truth that can be known, which needs no conjecture or investigation, and can never be buried by sand and earth. That is what I've always wanted to do. I want to tell Sargon's history. I want the glory of the Shah to shine forever by my hand, and to inspire everyone who reads it. Thousands of years later, someone I will never meet will pick up those pages and feel a connection to me and the Shah, linking the three of us. Don't you think that's really romantic, Anat? I should have known that you wouldn't give up so easily. Shouldn't you and Titi have gotten used to my stubbornness by now? Very well. On behalf of the museum, I approve the loan of the artifact, plus another gem. It was gifted to the museum by a private collector many years ago. We discovered that it was connected to the mummy, but we have no idea how to use it. There's a gem at the museum, too? That's not the point. The point is I'm allowing you to access it. You're going to hand it over so easily? I never said anything about easy. Co-authorship, investment, sponsorship, plus naming rights fees for the new exhibition hall. Absolutely. With pleasure. Pepe. Yes? Things don't always turn out the way we expect them to. I hope you understand this before you start your investigation. Anat opens the drawer and takes out a wrapped package. She unwraps it to reveal a pyramid-shaped gem, identical to the one that was placed in the mummy's chest. Pepe takes the gem, holding back the urge to cry out in joy. Second, the lungs. At their first breath we come to feel. Don't let me down. Pepe reaches into the mummy's chest cavity. The gem is absorbed by the blue light inside as soon as it approaches. Guardian, sealed in sand, I hereby return to you the memories lost to time. Show the path to the Shah's trove, traveler from the past. It stopped moving after I put in the second gem? Did you expect something different? Eek! That wasn't me. Who's screaming? That was Titi's voice. Is something happening? I'll investigate. Keep an eye on the exhibit. Why didn't you tell me you were just an ordinary cloud beast? Well, I guess ordinary cloud beasts don't understand human speech. Looks like all the visitors have been evacuated. It's safe for us to go out now. Do you think you could find your way back to Lasvar if I put you down outside? Hey, stop hitting me. I'm carrying you so you don't have to walk yourself. That's right. Aw, such nice fur. Come, I'll introduce you to other little friends of yours. Look at the imagery on this powder box. This cloud beast is depicted in equal prominence to a high official. I restored this, by the way. And here, this mural is a rare treasure that came from Sargon, the City of Gold. In order to accurately restore it, I looked through every book I could find in the Golden City, and even interviewed people who have been there. Wait, does that make me sound like I'm after the secrets of Sargon? Shouldn't think too much about it. You're just a cloud beast and there's no one else in the museum. It's not like what I just said would get me in trouble. Suddenly, she hears the faint sound of cracking. Don't tell me. Oh, why did the glass have to pick now to crack? I'm dead if Anat finds out. Medjugorje runs towards the display stand and is shocked by the sight of broken glass littering the floor. Display cases use specially tempered glass. In the controlled environment of the museum, an accident like this should not have been possible. She looks up to check on the exhibit, but finds the case empty under the pale light. She feels a cold, sharp object pressing against her back as she attempts to examine the broken glass. If this is some kind of joke, you could stop. I'm too busy for this. Playing dumb? Which department are you from? I'm going to dock your pay if you don't start talking. Titi feels the object pressed against her back move away. She sighs of relief and turns around. What are the interns? You got nerve playing practical jokes on the vice curator. I'll let you off easy this time. Eek! How did you get out of your case? One of the little creatures that likes to lay the crystal. Interesting. But it was a display piece. Why haven't I heard anything else after that scream? Anat hasn't come back yet. Well, I'll just look around. Anat never changes, does she? She's the acting curator, yet her office still looks so bare and sparse. She had so many books back in the dorms. Why aren't there any here? She must be hiding them somewhere. I knew it, a hidden bookshelf in the wall. My bookshelf at home is due for renovation. I should ask her to introduce me to the designer. Let's see what you have here. A study on tribal religion in the Southwest, review of unearthed riverside jewelry. Terra, A Journey by Dr. E. Erickson. That name sounds familiar. That's a Victorian scholar who came to speak at the college, isn't it? Lots of labels in here. I didn't know Anat liked his books so much. Let's check the section on Sargonian history. Finally, she's gone. This room sure is luxurious. Is that gold thread woven into the cushions on the sofa? That's the mummy from the poster. They put it right here in the room. I'll never understand the tastes of rich people. There she is. Good. She's completely distracted. With apologies. Narantuya walks up softly and reaches into her pocket, taking out the syringe that she has kept hidden within. She spent countless days and nights training, even when blisters formed on her feet, in order to be able to walk across the sand dune without leaving any footprints. Now she can walk through a crowded market, bells hanging from her neck, without making a single sound. Apatesha's daughter stands before her, all alone. When Narantuya raises the syringe, however, a hand suddenly grabs hers and immobilizes it in midair. A hidden bodyguard. It's the mummy. You! Ooh! Ooh! It's a little... I like that picture. It's a little horrifying, though. Narantuya cannot speak. The mummy laying on the sofa has appeared behind her, grabbing her hand with a steely grip. Her struggles are futile, and all she can do is watch in terror as the needle approaches her own neck. The other hand of the mummy is clasped across her mouth, not letting go until the entire contents of the syringe have been injected into Narantuya's veins. Ooh. Our plan backfired. I'm sorry, milady, I couldn't do anything to stop it. And her consciousness gradually fades. She feels the hand lift her by the collar and hold her outside the window. One last thought flashes through her mind as she feels her feet dangling in the air. Ooh. Only she had more competent subordinates. An insect lurking in the dark. Oh no. What? What's that sound? You're moving again. My mind is no longer clouded. There is clarity. I must communicate my cognition through language. Are you alive? My life has long passed. What you see is simply a well-preserved vessel. Who are you? In times of prosperity, I was His Majesty Lugal Sargus Shahansha's personal guard, defending him from the fires of battle. In times of decline, I willingly forsook the sweet release of death for the eternal torment of time, defending His Majesty's trove from invaders, safeguarding the Shahansha's vow, and awaiting the return of the Shahansha. How should I call you? My name is Zubaidamu. Yanyor Ayasuls. You may call me Zubair. Zubair. Interesting name. Mother, what is that lady doing sitting by the pond, staring down at the water? She's dressed in Minoan clothes. The Minoans are said to be great thinkers and debaters. She must be thinking about deep philosophical questions. Philo what? She looks so pretty sitting there alone. Hanım Effendi, the museum is closed. I know, I'm waiting for it to reopen. Well, I'm afraid there's currently no schedule for reopening. According to procedure, the curator must declare the emergency resolved, perform a risk assessment, and report to the stakeholders before a reopening date can be announced. I know, one of your colleagues already told me. As you can see, I'm waiting. You said you left something in the museum? Yes. Is it very urgent? Could you wait for our staff to look for it? We can contact you once we found it. No, I can't wait. How about this? I can unlock the door and we'll have someone accompany you inside. Thank you. Mother, what is it? Is someone jumping from that window? Aspasia looks up at the child's cry and sees a woman falling from high up. With little time to think or look to the guard opening the door, she dashes over and holds out her arms.
To drive them away with fire is easy.
Ooh. So Miss Aspasia the Minoan is going to save our dear Narantuya.
Then a fire is not.
Alright, let's go ahead and gather our stuff here. We can go into the guidebook, collect these things. What do we have here? 178. Look at the items in the bazaar. We have Papyrus's token, the Operator Tuya, bitter herbs skin for myrrh, headhunting permit, module data block, 5 crystalline electronic units, refined solvent, polymerized gel, ore rock concentration, grindstone pentahydrate, and some furniture. Carved wood decoration, go no further, wall of life, historical stone vase, lunar desk, data supplement instrument, data supplement stick, sugar pack, akiton, manganese ore, compound cutting fluid, LMD, strategic battle records, tactical battle records, frontline battle records, skill summary 3 and 2, aura cube, sugar polyester, or iron, polyketon, device, medic chip, furniture part, and more LMD. Let's go ahead and take those to start with. And then let's go ahead and...
Here, take some whiskey,
Ooh.
add a little amaretto, then put it on the rocks.
Ooh.
Wanna sip? In Siracusa, we call this a luci spente. And
Ooh.
one sip means you're killing the guy next to you. Texas? She'll never tell you this, but she used to love this drink. Come, salute.
I would very much like to try that drink myself, Apuki. However, before that, let's go ahead and see if we can bump up Narantuya a little bit now that we've gotten those. Ooh, we can get her up to 79.
This recording system seems very useful.
I like.
If I had one of my
Does
own...
it require to promote her?
No. Forget it.
Ooh, all I need
It's
is
too
sniper
expensive.
chips. And
Better
when
to
does
just
the
draw my battle
sniper...
plans in the sand.
It is open, so I believe I'm going to spend a little time farming to get her ready so that she'll be Elite 2 when we come around for our next episode. First, we need to complete our free roll, as this is another day since we started our recording, since we started our story here. We get May. Interesting, May. Alright. Let's go ahead and back up here. Now, we need to get some more pools. How are we going to do that? Well, I have a way. I'll be right back. Alright, it is time for us. Let's go ahead and use our permit here, and then we are going to...
I'm scavenger. Leave the dirty
scavenger
work to
some
me.
cheese.
Just pay me like my other
And then we
employers.
will move on to doing some 10 pulls here until we get our dear Pepe. Let's see if we can get her. First up. Ooh, another 5. And it is... Wow, we have 3 5s. We've got Gray the Lightning Bearer. We've got Sand Reckoner and Aroma. That was the first time we had gotten her. Let's check. I believe that's her name. Operator. Rarity is sorted. Let's find her here. Just to be certain. And find what her name is. Oh no, a doctor's eye's failing him. I cannot find her. Where are you? There's Gray. Well, actually, here's the best way. Yes, it is Aroma. Okay, and Gray the Lightning Bearer, that is potential for you. Thank you, my friend. Okay, continuing on. Please be Pepe, please be Pepe, please be Pepe. Looks like in the 8th spot.
I would like to thank
I don't need you anymore.
For facilitating this partnership.
I don't need you anymore. Sand Reckoner, we have plenty of you. We have max potential to you. You can go away. Number 2.
Hi.
Gray.
My name is Gray.
I just got the more advanced version of you. Go fix those light bulbs that I asked you to do. That's a drop. She's still teaching me how to skateboard, but I'm a big failure at it, so don't you worry. It's gonna take time. Indigo. Indigo has some pretty gemstones there. She's been teaching me a lot about lighthouses, but you know, sometimes I tend to fall asleep during her history lessons.
I will be your sword and
Bloom hath gifted me a feather. Indigo again. Come on.
I'm Earth
Earth
Spirit, a geology
Spirit.
scholar and caster reporting in.
Earth Spirit and Pepe would have some interesting conversations due to geology. And here we go.
You must be Rhodes Island's
Sailor!
commander. Operator Sailor, reporting in.
I did not want you. You are not Pepe. But hey, you know what? You're new. I haven't had you before. You are very pretty, and I adore the big flag that you carry there. So let's move on, though. Onward and upward. That is 2 new ones, though, even though that they weren't called for. Another 5. Leto. We continue. Please bring me Pepe. Please bring home me Pepe. We are 91 rolls away from getting her if we don't get her ahead of time. But please bring her to me. Oh no, we're running out of funds. Calcit's not going to be very happy. More Sand Reckoner, but we don't need more Sand Reckoner. This is not fun. This is not fun. This is getting scary. Where is my Pepe? Where is my Pepe? Here's another 6. Please be Pepe, please be Pepe, please be Pepe, please be Pepe. We've got to go a ways down.
My name's Gummy.
Gummy! Gummy's cooking me dinner tonight. She promised. She's gonna make me a nice hearty dish because it's cold outside and, well, I could use some good warming.
I'm Melantha.
Which means I need a cuddle.
From
Melantha?
My blade is yours.
Well, thank you, Melantha.
I need a job.
Verdant.
Being a pharmaceutical company,
you know what,
surely
Verdant?
Rhodes Island won't turn down an
I don't need a
experienced
plant hunter right now, unless
And the
you're
plant
looking
hunter in
at a
question
certain
is
kind of
none
plant that could
other
give me a
than-
little bit of a hallucinogenic feel to it, so, you know.
Vanilla.
Sweetheart
Trainee operator
Vanilla.
from Blacksteel. Looking forward to learning from...
We're getting down to the wire.
I'm Totter.
Totter?
Long-range sniping's my
Well,
specialty.
thank you, Totter.
You can leave any task to me as
But,
long as it's a work day.
I'm good on snipers right now because, you know, I have Wis'adel and I have Lady Narantuya now, so I'm good. Thanks for your sniping capability, but you can be a backup operator.
Your face is beat red.
Oh, Gravel.
That's just how I say hello.
Well, thanks for the kiss, Gravel.
Let's
Home!
On behalf of my exalted Padishah,
welcome.
I am here to negotiate with you on a collaboration project within his dominion.
We'll negotiate plenty.
HYPERGRYPH Sashut Hatshepsut. But my friends all call me Pepe.
Well, Pepe, any friend of Amia's is a friend of mine, and welcome to Rhodes Island officially. Thank you, my dear, for joining the team. We have needed you greatly. So, let's get you ready so you can smash some things. Sound like a plan? With that, it's time for Doctor to wrap things up for now. All right, my friends, we have begun our journey into the city, and we have begun to explore the mystery behind this mummy with Pepe. We have seen what Narantuya is up to. We've seen what Pepe's friends are doing with the museum. The city of Menat Ha'Mait is pretty. It's gorgeous. It's enlightening. It's wonderful to be there. But it's very, very hot. However, there's lots of mystery to be explored. And I'm certainly curious about this mummy. I don't know about you all, but I am. And now we've managed to bring Pepe home. We've managed to bring Lady Narantuya home. We have those two at our wonderful landship of Rhodes Island. We have brought them along with us on our journeys now. And since Pepe wants to negotiate a collaboration, well, you know what? I appreciate that negotiation. We'll leave that up to Amia since they're friends. Amia, you can handle the negotiation part for me, can't you? Please, please, for old Docky. Thank you. Anyways, it's a pretty interesting start to the story here, and the tale and the mystery, but I'm anxious to see, now that the mummy is speaking. The two gems are embedded, one in the chest, one in the lungs. Now that the mummy is speaking, what will it tell? What tales of old does it have up in this mind of its? What secrets and mysteries are there for us to learn from? But we won't know yet. We still have a little ways to go in this story before we're all finished. In the next episode, we'll enjoy a little bit more of the story and the strategy commanding these missions to see how our operators fare in this beautiful city, in this beautiful part of Sargon. And hopefully, we'll get to find a little bit more out about our mummy friend and Narantuya's grand plans, as well as what Pepe is looking for. And we'll see where her journey takes her, with her goals and interest in becoming that court historian that she so seeks to be. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have a couple of little friends along for the ride that may come to help us on our journey. Well, hello, ladies. With that being said, that is it for this one. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to help us continue to grow and bring you more cool content like this. And, as always, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, watching these videos, these lovely, fun little expeditions that we go on. But for now, I must say goodbye, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.